Hello guys, this is the two ends of a crown, and this is the bearing that goes in the crown like this, and I'm using them just to tighten this so that this pipe size fits snug in there. There's various sizes of this, so you can get other ones that fit this size. This one here goes on there. And the whole purpose of it is just to tighten this crankcase up with those spacers so that this pipe here is nice and tight in there, as is this one on this side, so that when you got your weight out here hanging off this spoke, it's kind of crude but effective. And then this part is a 5/8 aluminum round stock that I bent in a 16-inch long this way. This is 16, and this allows me to put, I was using milk crates to pack rock from the riverbed. And then when you look at it from here, you can see how this one sits square in here, and that one squats, and it falls inward. And then you just put a wrap on this side, up on the, over top of the stem. And when you're rolling along, these, when you're loaded up, say you got 30 pounds of rock on both sides, when you roll over a boulder on the riverbed, the weight coming down will squeeze these two together as a kind of a result of the compression. So, and then that keeps it steady. So, and then the handlebar is just, you can see how I've used other accessories to tighten it up. But it's square aluminum tubing. I think it's 1 1/4. And then these I've just taken a round water bottle mount and made it into a square as a coupler. And there's the bolt from the water bottle. So you can see it's very, and if you don't like that kind of height, say you're a shorter person, you can just rotate the handlebar this way. So the handlebar that goes up like this now goes down like that. So you got about a 6-inch to 10-inch range. And if you want to adjust it even more for a shovel, this is where it gets tricky, because it's an angle thing. And you've got the blade at that angle, and if you lengthen that, you can get more leeway this way. So it'll be, this part will be down here, so you don't have to really work it that hard. This is more of a, for me anyway, it's a full range aerobics machine. I can just put my little thing on like this and pack it like this sort of thing. But another key detail I should point out, in order to keep it balanced, you're going to want the weight forward of the axle. You want more weight forward of the axle, even when you load it up. That way, it'll fall. it'll fall if you let go or trip and fall. It'll stop. It won't roll off into the bush kind of thing. Okay, so yeah, like that. And then this is a 24-inch wheel. And I should point out this other thing too while I'm doing this. Put the handlebar on the ground and show you this setup here. You can see how the fork comes up like this, and it has this crown nut on here. You want to be able to take this whole blade assembly off, say to work on the blade or to change the blade, put a bigger blade. You find a coal shovel, and so like I said, this piece here is a crown, off the crown. I've used the extension here. This was the first, and then the fork goes through, but you want to mount these parts onto the blade so that you can get this nut off when you're assembling it or disassembling it. And yeah, and then yeah, so that's pretty much it. You can see how efficient it is. I've used the blade to give it more weight forward. It's easier to control when you're rolling along. And when you grab the brakes, don't grab too hard because it'll pull your shoulders forward. And you want to be ready for it. So just gently at first, but if it's loaded, it's got 50 pounds of momentum, it'll roll forever. Unless, you know what I'm saying. Okay, that's it.